Hi guys, if you're stopping by for the first time, I welcome you to my channel. And for you, my passionate crocheter, I welcome you back today. Lately we have been doing a lot of crochet with t-shirt. Yeah, it's trending, right? So we're gonna do another one today, and it's gonna be exciting like as always. So first of all, we have the yarn. This is colorful. It's like you see the color are really mixed. We have like almost every color in there. Okay, and you will need approximately 150 meters to complete this tutorial. Okay, 150 meters of t-shirt yarn to complete this, and this is 2 millimeters yarn. As you can see here, that's 2 millimeters. Okay, so that's the yarn. You will need this little tag, your hook, as always with the t-shirt yarn is number 6 for me. You need a pair of scissors. You need 2 different needle sizes. This is small one. This one, oh, you can see I already have a yarn and a thread on this to sew the tag on the back. Yeah, and then lastly you have some stitch markers. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead now and start. I like pulling my yarn from the inside because for me it's easier to do so. Okay, it's easier for me when the yarn is coming from inside. Okay, so we want to start this tutorial with 20 chains. That's 1 chain, 2, 3, 4, 5, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19 and 20. Okay, once you have your 20 rows, we're going to crochet normal single crochet on the normal loops. Okay, we are not going to flip today. We're just going to crochet on this loop here. So you're just going to go ahead and start making single crochet on the chains. Okay, just like that. You do this until you get to the other corner. Okay, so when I get here, this is the last chain, right? In there I'm going to make 4 single crochet in that same chain. Okay, so the last one there, I'm going to go in there and I'm going to make 4 single crochet in that same one. And this is when the stitch marker are gonna come in. This first one you just made, you're gonna mark it like the first single crochet on that same chain. You have to mark it, and you're gonna do the second one, the third one, and the 4th one. And also I'm gonna mark the 4th single crochet. Okay, then I'm just going to continue with single crochet on this side until I get to the corner. Okay, so single crochet, okay, so I got here and I have 1 stitch left there. In there I'm going to make 4 single crochet again, just like we did here, right? So you're gonna go in there, you're gonna make 4 single crochet on that same stitch. So 1, and you're going to mark it. Okay, I'm gonna make 3 more, 2, 3, and the 4th one. You're gonna mark the 4th one. Okay, just like that. Then you're gonna come here and just slip stitch, then you make it a chain. After making your chain, you're gonna go inside that same space and you're gonna make a single crochet. Okay, and you can also mark it, just that's going to be the beginning of your round from now. Okay, okay, then you're just going to make single crochet, Okay, so when you get here on the corner, remember the 4 single crochet that we made on this corner, we're gonna double or increase each of them. So we're gonna have 8 single crochet on this corner because you're gonna do 2 single crochet on each of those stitches. Okay, so you can take your stitch marker off here, and in there you're gonna make 2 single crochet, 1 and 2. The next one, 1 and 2, and the same. The next one, 1 and 2, and the same. And the last one here, you're going to take your stitch marker off, and then you're going to make 2 single crochet in there. Okay, make 2 single crochet, and so those are your 8 increases. You increase 1, 2, 3 and 4, and from there to here I'm going to make just single crochet. Okay, so when I get here on this corner, I'm just going to do the same thing, increase each of those 4 single crochet. So this is the first one, I'm going to make 2 in there. The next one is going to be 2. The next going to be 2. And the last one is going to be 2 as well. Okay, so you come to the end, you're going to take your stitch marker and you're going to slip stitch just right there where your stitch marker is. You're just going to slip, then you're going to make a chain, and then inside the same spot you're going to make a single crochet. This is the starting point of the next row, and you can mark it. Okay, so this is the base of the bag. Basically, this is the base. Gonna do, you see, I made a chain, then I made a single crochet in that same spot. I'm gonna do a puff stitch. Okay, what's a puff stitch? You take your yarn over, you go in, you take it again, you go in, so you go in twice, then you pull through all at the same time. That is the same spot where you made your single crochet. Okay, now I'm going to skip this one. I'm going to go to the next one. I'm going to make a single crochet, then I'm going to make a puff stitch in that same space. Take your yarn over, go in, take it again, go in, then pull through all at the same time. Okay, I skip this one, I go to the next one, single crochet first, then a puff stitch in the same. So I'm almost here at the end. You can see I have 2 more stitches left. I'm just gonna go to that's one, then I'm gonna make my puff stitch in the same. Okay, and then I'm gonna take my stitch marker off, and then I'm gonna slip stitch to close this round. Then I'm gonna make a chain. Okay, so in the same spot to start the next row, I'm gonna just make a single crochet in that same spot, then I'm gonna mark it, and in the same spot I'm gonna make my puff stitch, Then I'm going to skip one on the second. See, it even has some spaces in there. Let me show you. It's going to be easier because you have those spaces, and those spaces are the one you're going to crochet in. You see, just in there, in there. So you're going to do exactly the same thing. You'll make a single crochet and then a puff stitch in that same spot. Okay, so I'm going to go here on the next one. I'm going to make a single crochet, and then in the same I'm going to make a puff stitch. Then I'm going to skip this one, go to that next space over there. I'm going to make a single crochet, then a puff stitch. Okay, you see the pattern now, right? So it's going to be just like that until you finish, until you have the size that we want. Okay, so each time you have to skip one and go to the next one, and you're going to make a single crochet, then a puff stitch, single crochet, puff stitch, single crochet, puff stitch, until we get the size that we want. Okay, just continue and I'll meet you soon. Okay, so this is what we got so far. I'm just gonna see how long this is. So in inches, the length is gonna be 4.5 inches, and the width is gonna be almost 7 inches. Okay, you can see I already cut my yarn. I'm just going to fasten off. You can take your stitch marker off and just go there and split stitch like you were doing before. Okay, you can make a chain. Okay, that's it. Now we're gonna make the handle. We're gonna start with 40 chains. 40. With my 40 chains, now I'm just gonna flip, and then I'm gonna crochet on those loops over there, right? So just go there and start making single crochet in there. Okay, this is the last one. Okay, just like that. You're gonna make a chain. Okay, now we're gonna crochet on this loops, this one and this one at the same time. You see this one and the one just down. You're gonna make some single crochet on both loops. Okay, so I'm going to start with this one, the one just down, I'm just hiding this tail, right? Don't worry, like what's she doing? I'm just trying to hide it so that it doesn't bother me when I finish. I don't have to go back and try to hide it with the needle. Okay, just gonna continue till we get to the other corner. Okay, almost at the end. Just gonna do this last one. Okay, just like that. You make a chain, then you start the same thing, taking both loops at the same time. Oh, those two at the same time. You take them at the same time. So it's just gonna continue doing this until we get the sides that we need. Oops. Okay, so just like that. So when you get here on this corner, you're gonna make your last one and you're gonna make your chain and turn and just continue doing the same thing, taking two at the same time. Okay, just like that. You get this. Okay, so if you wanna, you see I'm here now, this is what I ended. So if you want to go with the lines or with the rows, you can count them. So I'll just count these lines. You see these lines, okay, this one. So if you count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6, if you get 6 lines, this means you're right, you reach the side that you want. And I'm just gonna see how long this is in inches too. It's gonna be 2.5 inches. 2.5 inches. Then for the length and the width, it's gonna be 11.5 inches. Okay, so that's it for the. Now we're just gonna fold it and then make it nice. Okay, so this is where you finish. I'm just gonna take that last, because I made a chain after my last single crochet here, as you can see. So I'm going to take that chain off because I don't need it. Then I'm going to fold, you see, just like this. I'm going to just fold. As you can see, this side, this gap here it has to be inside like this. See, don't do it this way because the gap is going to show. Okay, just do it this way. Okay, so once you fold it like this, we're gonna be slipping stitches along. Okay, so go to your first one here and you're gonna slip. Go to the next one, you take one on this side and one on the other side. You have two and then you slip. You take one, you take one, so one on each side, then you just slip. And this is the last one. Okay, so just like this. Then you're gonna cut. I just wanna try to bring this in. Okay, so this is what it looks like. It's pretty big. Okay, so I'm just gonna bring my back here, and here's when is where we're gonna sew it, just like this. You're gonna sew it around and taking, so you're gonna be taking these loops over here on the back and sew them together with the strap on both sides. Okay. Okay guys, so this is what we got. I finished sewing the handle. Looks beautiful. Okay, now there's one last thing to do, just this tag to sew it.